Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome. It's Nurse Richard, the Wax Wizard. Thanks for joining me. A bit of everything in this video, as you can probably see by the title above me. And when I say a bit of everything, there really is a bit of everything. The first page, I think there's about 6 ears in this, all with something very, very different. So the first one was a really young child. I want to say, I think it was a toddler actually. And had a very dark, hard lump in there, which we managed to get out really easily, thankfully. Always difficult treating very small children. They're obviously always a bit wary and a bit nervous because it's a really alien experience for all of them. This one was so super still and really, really good. And you can just see how hard that is because I cannot dig the hook into it. I'm really trying. How did I get it out? Maybe I think I just managed to scoop it up with a curette, but getting it to stick onto it because you don't want to drop it down the shoulder, which does happen a lot. There's a bit of wet, sticky wax around the outside. There's absolutely no need to maul around with a very young person's ear to remove that because that's actually good for them to have that there. Missed a bit. So what have we got coming up in today's video? So this is the second ear of the same patient. Only a little dark spot. There's a grommet that's been there for donkey's years. A bit of removal with more removals with a curette. Some irrigation coming up as well. And also, I'm going to give you an update on the recent championship that my daughter entered. If you remember a few videos ago, I said my daughter had been invited to the British Disability Gymnastics Championships, which was disabled gymnasts from all over the country because her heart condition qualifies her for disability gymnastics. She can still compete in able-bodied gymnastics too, but she also qualifies for the disabled gymnastics. And I've got an update and some pictures at the end of it because the competition was this weekend, and it's a very exciting update too. And some lovely pictures too. So stay tuned to the end and I will talk you through how that went. So this next one, I think we removed mostly with the curette. Tried with the suction first, didn't do a lot. Before I forget, today's subscriber of the day is Tin Can Twosome. I advise you go and check their channel out. It's really good. Thanks for your message, by the way. You are today's subscriber of the day. I believe their channel, I did watch a few bits of your videos. You travel around the world and mainly America now, is it? In your, well, we call it a caravan. I don't think you guys call it a caravan over there, do you? Call it something different. But some stunning scenery. I was really impressed with the videos, so maybe go and check them out. That's Tin Can Twosome, today's subscriber of the day. If you want that to be you, you've just got to subscribe to the channel. And leave me a comment down below that says, I would love to be a subscriber of the day. Now, if you put that comment, I will check your profile and see if you are subscribed. If you're not, you won't be subscriber of the day. Yes, it's a shameless attempt to get more, but it is what it is. So you've got to subscribe if you want to be a subscriber of the day. So as you can see, I think it looks like there may have been some poking going on in this ear because there's a bit of a groove in there. Or maybe that groove is what I cut out with the curette. I wasn't paying attention. Nice and clear now, though, as you can see. Now, this patient came to see me with real hearing difficulty. They do have quite an extensive history. They had a grommet surgery on both ears. Now, I couldn't see the eardrum in this one, so I removed that to start with. And just a little flap. We'll get that out of the way. Now, it does get quite misty, this. It does fog up. So I put the suction tube in to try and clear it up a little bit. And not a very happy eardrum, this, is it? It's extremely retracted. Now, I was in two minds as to what that little area is with the little gunk in. Now, she had oiled it to death. She had absolutely put loads and loads and loads of oil in. So it could be a retraction pocket with a load of oil in. You can't rule out a perforation and some gunk trying to pour through it. Hard to say, but have a look in the other one. Now, her doctor had looked in this a couple of days before she came to see me and said, yep, looks all right, that. Well, she's like, it doesn't feel all right. So she came to see me and I said, your grommet's still in there. And this has been in for years, as you can probably tell. There is a collection around it, and undoubtedly a load of gunk behind the ear. Now, this is one for the ENT specialist that I've referred, because that'll probably need to be removed. I ain't going anywhere near that with a suction tube, absolutely not. Way too many risks involved. So I've referred that lady to the specialist, because she will probably need that surgically removed, because it's been there for so long. Or at least something with some local anaesthetic and pull it out, But I wasn't going anywhere near that. Last one, really goopy, sticky, mushy, horrible stuff, which is not very pleasant to remove. I think I tried some oil. Did I? Yes, I tried some oil. That often works when it's this mushy. It stops the tube getting continually blocked up. I only got so far with that, and then decided to irrigate it. And as you'll see, it was a lot quicker. Now, I haven't done Dad Joke of the Day for a bit. I haven't got my book either. No, this means I'm relying on my memory. Right. And if you're thinking, what's he telling jokes for? I did it a while ago. It became a thing. Do some daft dad jokes. I got 2 new dogs this week. I called them Rolex and Amiga. Watchdogs. You want to hear a really bad knock joke? You do? Ding dong. That's all it was bad. I asked my wife her bra size the other day. I phoned her up while I was in the shop. I said, "What's your bra size?" She said, "Why?" I said, "No, there's no way they're that big." Last one. What do you get if you cross, is the irrigation, what do you get if you cross a brown chicken with a brown cow? Weird. Brown chicken, brown cow. That's one of the silliest ones I've heard in a long time. I love that one. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm going in with the irrigation here. And it's often potluck whether you get good images with this. This was an okay image. You can obviously see it squirting out. Towards the end, you will see all that mushy stuff on the eardrum flying out towards the camera. And it's always satisfying. And satisfying it comes. Always satisfying when you see a lovely sparkly ear canal afterwards as well. It's a perfectly safe way of doing it as well for the right patient. There are some patients you shouldn't do irrigation with, like those with acute infections, that means recent, or anyone with a mastoid cavity or a perforated eardrum, grommets, history of surgeries, But for most people, it's a perfectly acceptable and safe way of doing it. And as you'll see, now again, obviously it's really misty, it's because there's warm water in there, condensation on the camera. And stay tuned after this, I'll give you an update on my daughter's comp. And there it is, lovely and sparkly. So this weekend, there she is, there's Arifa, who got invited to the British Disability Gymnastics Championships. And out of it, there's lots of different categories, some for like neurodiverse categories, some for physical disability categories. And she came home with a haul of 5 medals. That's right, 5 medals. As you can see, she's extremely delighted about that. It was 3 silvers, 2 bronze, silver for overall, because it's 4 pieces, floor, beam, bars, vault. And she got a silver medal overall and 4 individual piece medals. So yeah, we're extremely proud of her, because this was the first competition that she'd done since she collapsed in the last competition, which was about 14 months ago now. She was doing a competition in Liverpool and she collapsed on the beam mid-competition, and that's where we found out she had these rare congenital heart conditions. And as you can imagine, she was extremely nervous doing her first competition since that happened. But a big thank you to all the staff at British Gymnastics and at the championships there. It was a wonderfully ran event which catered for people for athletes with really some profound disabilities and neurodiversities, and it was just such a great all-inclusive event. So you never know, we may see you at the Paralympics in the future. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little update, and thanks for all your messages so far. Wishing everybody well. It's much appreciated, and I do pass them on to her. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video anyway. But for now, take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. Ta-da.